Hey, welcome all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Think right out here in my life. Well, I do what I do for you. Oh, I got something nice for you today. They done let me loose in my book. I done found some lessons that I done revised and brought back. So I'm about to bring it to my right thinkers on my YouTube channel. Let's go. We about to go to school. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message of story for life. I'm giving you life lessons. This time I'm giving you some book lessons, but they all tie in. I'll show you. I appreciate the views. You tuning in. I give good lessons. You appreciate them. Using them, I hope, to their benefit. And I want to give you some more. So let's get this party started. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment with knowledge of self. And by any means necessary, I want to get that point across to you because right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission to get all of you to do that. That's why I go through the limits I do to get the information to make that possible for you. Today's going to be a good lesson. So the idea is to what? Know thyself. Your job is to tune in, get the lesson, and use them for yourself. And you'll know thyself. A person who knows not is the question. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believes or think that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thing, because know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I'm in another book again. This time it's you can see this is one of my favorites. It's all beat up. I've been, carrying it around with me and using it. Now I'm about to go into it and give you a few lessons. This lesson is called I'm gonna introduce you to the nether rule of Theban theology. You got three different concepts of theology. So we're gonna start with Theban theology, okay? And their concept is on the previous page you had Asar. Let me see if I can show you that. Yeah, I got the book. This is Theban theology. That's what it looks like. That's Asar, Isis, and Nephthys on the side. Okay, that's the Trinity from another concept. But watch this. The mystery teachings. Okay, excuse me. The title of this is Shetaut Amun. Remember, Shetaut means to study, the hidden meaning. I'm gonna give you the hidden meaning of Amun, aka Amen. Y'all know him as Amen. We know him as Amun. Same person, spelling the name different, but same thing. Okay, let's go. Now, the mystery teachings of the Western Wassetian, they call them Thebes, tradition are related to what Neteru's known as Amun, the father, Mut, the mother, and Kansu, the son, in contrast to the Anuian concept where you got Asar, Aset, and Haru, mother, father, son. And all the trinities is the mother, father, and the offspring is always a male. Okay, so little tidbit. Let's go. Now, this temple is related, excuse me, this temple and its related temples espouse the teachings, watch this, of creation. Everybody have a creation story. They teach a concept. Understand that. Now, human origins and the path to what? Spiritual enlightenment. How? By means of supreme being in the form of what? The god Amun or Amun Ra. It tells what? Of how Amun and his family, the Trinity of Amun, Mut, and Kansu, managed the universe along with his company of what? God and goddesses through the tradition exists since what? Ancient times. The movement became very important when in the early part of the New Kingdom era. That's another chronological concept, but yeah, it caught on big during that time. And there's a picture here with you got Amun, he got Moot behind him and Kansu behind him. And look at his headdress. Okay, that's what he looks like. And they have them in different aspects. They're called anthropomorphic and zoomorphic form. Okay, so you're gonna see him in different headdress. So because he have different aspects of what he represents and what he do. Okay, so you got Amun, Moot, and Kansu. That's the family. Now, Amun sits on the throne, wife is behind him, and the son behind her. Okay. The mystery teachers, there you go, of the Wasetian traditions are related to the Neteru known as Amun, Mut, and Kansu. Each Neteru listed above here has specific wisdom related to the nature of self, meaning you. These are aspects of self, creation, and the divine. Following this tradition means what? Studying their mythic significance. Learn about them. Watch this. Their wisdom teachings and their mythical insight. This for a reason. You learn this for aspect that you can learn for a reason. Watch this. Now together they constitute what? A holistic teaching, integrating what? The philosophy of the tradition and the relationship with the other traditions. These teachings, their understanding and application are to what? Be learned through the process of Shidi. Discipline. Study profoundly. Put your work in. Perfect it. Get good at it. AKA master it. Like Masons. The main scripture of Wasetian theology, watch this, is contained in the hymns of Amun. Him is paying homage and respect to that person. And they do a lot of that. Each temple have hymns to Amun, to Ptah. Everybody has a hymn. So watch this. Now, in the hymns of Amun, which sum up the ancient Egyptian understanding of the Trinity concept and creation, and that which transcends it. You need to learn about the family. Let's start with Amun. Amun, the self, the hidden essence of all things. Amun means hidden. So they understand that. The sun, which you call Ra, hence Amun Ra hidden, sun is seen. We all see the sun. So that's the concept. The sun is the radiant and dynamic outward appearance of what? The hidden made manifest. See what we're going here? And also the light of what? Cosmic consciousness within inside you. The cosmic mind, or that through which conscious projects. In this aspect, Ptah represents the physical world. I told you, Tut uttered himself into existence. That's where it comes from. The thought, the feeling in the heart, the thought to the mind, and then the words of Heka, which is power. You utter words of power. That's what your words have power. Starts with that. In the physical world, watch this. The solidification or coagulation of the projection of consciousness, meaning coming into flesh. Amun is hidden, made manifest Ra. These manifestations are reproduced symbolically where on earth in the cities of Kemet, Egypt, Anu, which is the city of Ra. They study uh, Anuian concepts, and Thebes, who knew it. Watch this. It also as Diapolis, a heavenly city. Thebes is the city identified in the what? Old Testament, known as No City, N-O City, No Amun, city of Amun. So it's been around a while. I'm going to the biblical stuff, but yeah, they solidify that with the Old Testament. So he's there. Amun as what? The ram-headed man with all the regalia. He got the ears, he got the ram head, he got the two serpents on the side, he got the double plume going up the side, representing up and lower. Then he got the plume, single plume going up, and he got the sun disc on top. So he is full gear, strapped to go. And he got the tail, he got this sap in one hand, and he got the ankh in the other. Now, on the other side, you see him in human form. He's Amun with the big crown. Okay? They will say, some say that the Christians say that's the Ten Commandments, the tablets of the Ten Commandments. No, that's wrong. This represents Nephthys and Aset, the twin serpents. They just in a different form. Okay, representing mortality, life, and death. Immortality and mortality. That's what they represent. We get to that if you listen. I'll take you there now. Watch this. The symbols of Amun comes in different forms. He has the ram here. He's the whole ram itself. Then you see him as what they call men. We get to him in a minute. Men is the one you see with the big penis, okay? The big hard penis. So I'm explain that to you. And then you see another man bound. Then you see another man sitting in a position like Mayat, which is the ram here again. And the last one you see a guy like a boomerang in his hand. But those are different symbols of Amun. Okay. In hieroglyphic form, they used to represent them in different places, different concepts. So here, different pictures, different forms. Watch this. In the form of Amun Ra, the evolution of the concept of what the divine takes on an emphasis of what a subtle and hidden qualities of what divine consciousness. As a ram-headed man, the iconograph of Amun emphasizes what? The qualities of that animal, the ram, fertility, leadership, confirmation, and astrological period. Because remember, astrology is in here. The zodiac sign, the ram is the first one. That's Aries. This is the beginning. Understand that. You see what it said? Astrological period of the ram is as it relates to what? The great ancient Egyptian year. And the zodiac constellation started with that. And when the Sphinx was made, it had to be over 10,000 years ago. Why? Because that's was the constellation of Leo. Another lesson. Keep that a little on the side. I ain't an astrologer, but I know a few things. Okay, but watch this. Now, the human-headed form emphasizes what? All-encompassing, non-dual divinity, as symbolized by what? The double plumes uniting in one being. Told you, life, death, mortality, immortality. Now, this concept of Amun is a central theme in ancient Egyptian religion. Why? In the mystical philosophy, the sages have what? Mythologized the idea, okay? Mythologized the idea of Amun in such a fashion, watch this, that the study of myth reveal increasingly more profound layers of the mystery of life. The outer layers are shared what? Through intuitive what? Understanding of the philosophical ideas and the teachings, revealing the core wherein the discovery of the true essence of the mystical religious philosophies is found. The name Amun appears in the remotest times of ancient Egyptian history as the outer main divinities and came to prominence in the ancient city where Waset, Thebes, in Egypt. The mysteries of Amun represents a quintessence of ancient Egyptian philosophy that concerns what? The nature of the unmanifest aspect of all existence and the understanding of human consciousness as a transcendental and immortal witnessing subject. The eternal you, the essence of you, the witness of you, don't sleep. Hence, I represent the I, all seeing, all knowing, all that what the I represents. For y'all who like to say the whole thing, nope, pointing to the I, all seeing, everything. This teaching, watch this. These teachings speak of God as what? An unmanifest, nameless, formless being of what? Light, which is the source of all that is manifest. The the formless beings of light later became known as what? As the watery abyss to Christians and Amun to Egyptians, aka the noon. Sound familiar? in Amun, they got what they call the inscription on the Shabaka inscription stone. This teaching was espoused with Ptah assuming the role of the manifestation of the unmanifested self. Amun, unhidden, okay, hidden. Manifesting part of Amun, the sun, in human form, Ptah, created, self-created one. That's the concept that they taught. That's the concept that I'm trying to get you to understand. Watch this. Now, they taught Ptah assuming the role of the manifesting or unmanifest self. Watch this. And from him emanated the Neteru in the form of what? The Agdo, the 8 Neterus. Again, 2, 4 couples of twos. They call them the Agdo. We break that down. I get to that too. But let's talk about now. We just did our Moot. Let's talk about Moot. Moot is the ultimate mother. She's represented by the vulture. The reason why her headdress is the vulture because they revered the vulture. Let's talk about Moot. Moot as the vulture goddess and the consort of Amun and the mother of Khonsu. The goddess Moot is what? The counterpart to Amun. She is what? Nature itself. And she exemplifies it capacity to what? Recycle. Here we go. Her main symbol is what? The vulture. Just as the vulture eats carrion, carrion is dead meat, something that's dead, and turns it into life to feed her kids. So to the goddess takes in death, she takes in death and brings forth what? New life for the spiritual aspirant, which is us, the children. The goddess Mut is what? The totalitarian deity of all queens. Why? She is their protector and symbol of motherly power. She is their protector and a symbol of motherly power. For what? For this reason, the queens, especially of the New Kingdom era, wear the crown headdress that incorporates what? The vulture motif. They got the headdress on. She got the crown on. Upper Lower Egypt recognized. But you see the vulture in there on top of her head? That's Mut. Okay. And it was said the vultures, when they can't get food, they can't find carrion, nothing they can feed, they will chew off their own leg and feed it to their children. That's a mother. That's mother's love. That's what she represents, the mother of all mothers. Now you got Khonsu, which is her son. He's in a few different forms. You got one with him standing like Ptah, his father, with the hat, excuse me, he looked like Ptah a little bit, with the side lock on his head, the prince's lock, they call it. Then he got the sun that's over his head with the moon. Okay. There's a few forms here. I gotta get this PowerPoint thing, like I told my man, where they at? Where they at? Oh, there they go down there. Okay. Those are the 4 forms of Khonsu. All right. He represents Haru also. The first one, him looking himself. Then the second one, he's the hawk-headed god, Haru, with the sun disc with the moon, the crescent moon. The third one, pretty much the same thing. That different stuff is there. But now you go ahead. Now above the forms of Khonsu, the traveler, the offspring of Amun and Mu. In short, Amun is the origin and the essence of all things. Remember the hidden spirit. And in this innermost reality of all human beings, Amun is the same life force essence which what manifests through the sun, Ra. Therefore, Amun is known as Amun Ra, since Amun and his consort Amunet, which is Mut, are in reality one being who manifests as duality. Remember, Ra, or the God, can duplicate himself to be male androgynous. He has the ability to give the seed to make life. He also has the ability to receive the seed to create life. That's what they're telling you. That's the duality aspect. The all-encompassing, watch this, all the pairs of opposites. Amun is also known as Ka Mut Mutaf. It's Ka-Mut-F, or the bull of his mother, signifying that the hidden soul, watch this, the hidden soul within all things has the power to what? To exist and to generate life from what? Within itself. Therefore, all life is an expression of what? The self-existent being. the one, beyond time and space through manifesting as time and space in all objects in creation. Amun on the boat, he follows with Amaran in his boat. You see him, he got Sa. Sa is understanding. Heka is the words of power. So when he's traveling, he keep his boys with him. Then he got a boat where he got all of them with him. Okay, you got Amaran in the boat. They call a company of gods and goddesses. There's a bunch of them. I ain't going through that right now, but let me move on right quick. Oh Lord, I don't what place. Okay, let me wrap this up. Now, Amun is shown in the books of the Dua, okay, holding a serpent-shaped scepter. The serpent was called Cam Atif. One meaning the Cam Atif is he who hath finished his moment. The serpent, representing creative power, enshrines the soul of Amun. You see it covered over Amun. As Amun is neither alive nor dead, the serpent surrounding his soul represents creation, and the soul is the source of power in which sustains creation. The symbol of Kepri, the scarab beetle, scarab is associated with Amun. This constitutes the correlative theological statements linking Amun theology with the Anunan theology. They all work together in different places, but they all have the same interpretation and purposes to what? Get you to know thyself. I'm going to wrap that up right now. I'll be back with part two. I don't want to keep it too long, okay? I hope you got the lesson. We got some more for you. I'll be right back.